Adjust those headphones, get locked in your gaming chair, get the caffeine flowing, and get ready for a crosshair conversation with Chrissy. You ready to load in? Welcome back to another episode of Crosshair Conversations, you guys. I'm ChrissyHQ. If you don't know who I am, I'm a streamer, content creator, tech review, podcaster. I do all the little stuff on my PC. That's what I do. But this is a podcast where we dive deep into tech, gaming, and the ever so changing digital landscape. Now, if you have been following for a while, if you have watched this podcast before or listened, you know it's been a while. It's been a while since I've been around, and I would like to apologize to my viewers now, and I would like to explain. There's really not a huge explanation, honestly. Minnesota hasn't gotten sun for what feels like 10 months, and it's been -20, -30, negative. It's just been crazy here because it's winter and it's not over. But seasonal depression hits your girl hard. Stress is getting to me, and I've been slacking. So I'd like to apologize. I would say that we're coming back. I can't promise that though. So we're going to start with this episode and hope that we can continue. And my DoorDash is here. But we're going to keep this moving. We're going to keep it going. Today's episode is going to be really, really good, you guys. It is something kind of straight out of a sci-fi novel. That's how I'm going to put it. We're talking today about the rise of AI streamers. Now, more specifically, I want to talk about the world's first 100% AI powered streamer. Yes, this is the first AI streamer. And let's just call it Streambot for now. Let's do that. Or StreamyBot. Whatever you want to call it. It's not a gimmick. It's very much real. It is trained on thousands of hours of gameplay, chat interactions, and even social media trends. Now, it can play the games, right? Machine learning algorithms are helping it improve over time. So it's getting better and better at these games that you and I are putting hours into and sometimes still struggling. It adapts strategies with this technology and it even learns about the game from chat suggestions. So, you know how sometimes when you're streaming, if you're a streamer, or if you're just a chatter and somebody says no backseat gaming, or if you're a streamer and you hear backseat gaming like in your chat, yeah, the AI bot listens to that and learns way better than we do. Way better. Okay, it can talk to chat, right? With natural language processing, it can hold conversations, react to emotes, and sometimes maybe even throw in like the Twitch slang, poggers, GGs, stuff like that. It also evolves. Some reports say that it can create its own catchphrases, develop a personality, and learn the audience. We all have different audiences, we all have different communities. It can learn its community. I don't know. I don't know. The question here though, the big question is it entertaining? That's what we want to know because at the end of the day, content creation is about that engagement. It's about the entertainment. That's why we're all here. All right, so this is where things get interesting though. If AI streamers become popular, what does that mean for real human like creators? Like myself. What happens to us? That's the competition right there. AI doesn't get tired. It doesn't take breaks. It can stream 24/7 without hitting burnout, creative burnout, just fun burnout. It doesn't hit any of those. And that's a game changer right there. It's already super competitive in Twitch and YouTube and Kick and all the other little ones. I don't know. I don't know if I can handle much more competition. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think that's for me. But then let's talk about the money. If companies see AI streamers as a way to promote their games without needing sponsorship deals, because who's paying? Like, nobody's paying an AI streamer. Will the brands then shift their marketing dollars away from human creators? If I'm thinking from a business standpoint, I would save a lot of money in the long run. But for a streamer, as a streamer, I guess, from my standpoint, I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Another point, while I sit here and think about this, and probably a little bit too deeply, the authenticity factor. Can AI truly replicate the charm, the wit, the raw emotion that you see from streamers like me, for example? When I'm streaming and I'm playing a game, I play mostly shooters, right? I'm not good. I'm definitely not good. I will admit that. Think I'm good though. And so when I hit a shot, whether it's the easiest shot ever, I freak out. I lose it. My stream loves it. They put GGs in the chat. They get so excited because I'm excited. Is that is that going to be the same if it's an AI generated emotion?
I don't I don't know. I don't know. Will audiences soon crave the human connection because we're so used to seeing so much AI? Is that coming? Did that make sense? Am I just rambling? Probably. I promise I'm not AI. I'm real. As a streamer myself, I have to ask, would y'all watch an AI streamer over a real person? Or does that feel kind of soulless? Is that harsh? Doesn't it feel, I don't know, it feels kind of weird. While we're talking about that, though, that leads us into ethics, right? And ethical concerns, right? So, AI and parasocial relationships. Here on the podcast, we've had a few episodes about relationships in the online world and the streaming community. If you add AI into that, people already get attracted and attached to human streamers, sometimes, passing boundaries we shouldn't. But what happens when AI creates a streamer that will always remember you and always responds the way that you want and never ever has a bad day? It's kind of like those websites, build a boyfriend, build a girlfriend, things like that. And I don't know how I feel about that. That gets it's a little creepy. Let's talk about AI biasness and moderation. Is biasness a word? We're rolling with it. Who's responsible if an AI streamer says something offensive? We all know where we're going with this. There's so many offensive things out there that we cannot say. And yes, nowadays we definitely say the world is a little bit too soft, but there are things we definitely should not be saying. We can all agree on that. And who's responsible if an AI bot does? What happens if this AI bot spreads misinformation about a topic that the chat is talking about? If it's learning from chat, I just feel like things could get really messy really quickly. And I don't know. I don't really want to be a part of that. Let's talk about it though. Back to the streamers. Back to me. Job security. Will AI streamers take opportunities away from up and coming human streamers, or will somehow they exist in their own lane? I would love to see that work. If somehow we can make a category just for AI streamers and keep us human streamers, real, blood pumping streamers in a whole separate category, if we could do that, I say go for it. Let's keep it going. But let's be real. I don't think that's going to happen. I think if this does pop off, it will pop off. It will be a heavy hitter. And there's, like I said before, there's so much competition already out there. I don't want to compete with artificial intelligence. I don't. I mean, if we start replacing human creators, where does it stop? Right? We're going to have AI podcasters. I've been seeing AI songwriting competitions, which was hosted by somebody I think is super cool. But I also think it's weird that we can create a song completely off of AI. Like, we don't need songwriters anymore. I don't know how I feel. I'd like to keep my job. So far, so good. I want to keep it. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts? Is AI the future of content creation? That's where this is all leading up to. And it scares me because I've been in content creation for the past, I'm going to say 4 years heavy, but at least 10 years, from blogs to vlogs to newsletters to I've been a content creator for so long. And I'm curious as to how this is going to change the future of content creating. Is this just a passing trend? Is this something that is not going to pop off? Are we going to be against this? I want to hear from you guys. Would you want to watch a fully AI streamer? Do you think that this is going to change gaming? And I don't know. Do you think that humans can still bring something that AI can't? I want to know your thoughts. Drop them down in the comments below. Hit me up on all social media, ChrissyHQ. Let's keep this conversation going. And don't forget, leave a review if you're watching or listening on Spotify. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. Keep your crosshairs sharp and your conversation sharper, and I will catch up with y'all later.